Hello everyone, it's me, DyadSky, and today I'm bringing you guys something special. Today I'm playing 1v1 duel with one of the most popular Twitch streamer, and he's also a Grandmaster. And his name, of course, is NShadow. I'm pretty sure most of you guys are pretty familiar with this name, or who he is. But if you don't know who he is, he used to be a pro player, and now he's a full-time streamer, and he only plays duel. And of course, he's a really good player, one of the top duel player in the world. So we're playing this game through Battle Rift for $3 exactly. The first time I challenged him, we're actually gonna play on Australia server. But the moment he realized we're playing on an Australia server, he just cancelled the deal. Because apparently he doesn't want to deal with the ping. So we end up have to rematch, and we're gonna be playing on NA server, and I'll be playing on 250 ping. As you can see on the right side of the screen, I actually turn on the ping for you guys to see, so I'm constantly playing on 250 to 260 ping. I don't really expect to win a match against NShadow with 250 ping, especially when he's playing as Susano, because it just means it's impossible for me to hit autos attack on him at all. The reason why I just want to take this challenge against one of the top duel players in the world is just because I want to show you guys in some way to prove that my skills is somewhat on par with Grandmaster players. If you guys play duel in Australia server, you probably know it's just impossible to climb to higher ranks once you hit maybe plat or diamond or something. Just because there's no one in Australia actually plays duel, and the matchmaking system is really messed up. So my average game time for duel queue is around 1 hour. Sometimes if I'm lucky I can get a 10 to 20 minutes queue. But when sometimes if I'm unlucky, the queue can go up to 4 to 5 hours and still no one will play duel. This is how shitty duel is in Australia. Another reason why I took this challenge, despite the ping, despite the rank level disadvantage, is in hope that by playing against a popular Twitch streamer on his stream, viewers will start noticing me and come to my channel more often. Anyways, let's go back to the gameplay. As I mentioned this before, I never expect to win the game like this. I just want to have a feel of how it's like to actually play against a Grandmaster player, despite the ping. And so far I feel like higher level duel players, they'll take every advantage they have to try to snowball their lead so far. So you can see Susano actually opt into getting a Wrath just because he knows when it comes to really late game, Skadi is a beast and is not a force that he can handle with. So he's just trying to snowball everything out as early as possible. So he's missing on the map right now for quite a long time. I suspect that he's actually trying to ambush me. Yep. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew he was trying to do some damage on me just because if you look at the map, there's literally nothing for him to take. There's no way he can do Fire Giant's not even up yet. And he probably already did his blue while I did my blue, so he's either trying to wait for an opportunity to do damage to me, or he just lagged out. And this is what we should do as well to become a better duel player, is to, if there's literally nothing on the map to take, don't just show yourself, don't just sit under the tower and start dancing and jumping. Try to hide around, try to make your opponent guess where you are, try to make them feel insecure, and by giving them this kind of insecure feeling, they might lose a few minions, they may even not opt into trying to contest a buff just because they don't know where you are. So you see that I use my ulti there because I want to force him out. I see red is coming up. If I can force him really low so that I can actually get him back to base or even kill him, I can take the blue red buff for free. So that was my plan, just to use my ulti there, just to get him low and take the red buff, because I know he got Wrath. If we try to contest him in front of him, there's literally no way I'm gonna take the buff, even though I might just gonna die here. That's really unfortunate. I think he was pretty solid here because I took the red buff and I just misplayed there pretty hard because I shouldn't have lazy back. I was looking at him as well. I already said I knew he was coming towards me, I knew he was trying to dive me, but I just stood there. I was slightly overwhelmed by my mini victory, red buff taking, and I just didn't think for half a second. Anyways, the game is far from over yet. Despite we lost the first blood to Susano, we're still Skadi. The only problem is that I can feel the lag, that I can't aim, I can't shoot an auto attack where I want to shoot at. The only really poke damage or major source of damage that I can do is really to rely on counter to do damage for me at this point. I can't even aim my one properly just because the lag is so much. The delay just makes everything a lot harder. I know I've mentioned the ping and lag issue a few times. I'm not trying to blame my death or anything on the lag. I believe every time you play a game, you still learn something from it, despite how bad the game was. And what I learned so far is to not lazy back against a really good player, Susano, and to get to red earlier before the minion spawns. Because not sure do you guys notice that, but when the game first started, I was ambushing near Susano's blue, and I saw him walk into the red buff, but I didn't time my walking distance properly. I didn't expect him to get Wrath. That's why when I go there, he already Wrath the buff, and I already had a really huge disadvantage by losing red buff to Susano. So there's one mistake I've done at the beginning of the game, and which I should be careful next time. I really have to get to the red buff earlier and expect people to get Wrath against a hunter. For those who are not a scummy motherfucker who just auto-lock hunters every fucking game and choose into playing maybe some gods that they actually like, for example like an assassin or warrior, a really good item to pick up against a hunter is Wrath. Just because hunter's early game is so weak and assassins and warriors early game is so much stronger, you can just take the advantage and snowball with Wrath, have all the buff control and not let the hunter get to late game. This is what I always do when I play against a hunter. When I play Nemesis, for example, when I play Naja, I always want to get a Wrath just to secure my early game. And on the other side, if you like to play hunter in duel, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's just because the meta shifts so much to give hunters so much advantage that if you want to climb rank, you pretty much always will play hunter. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but if you're playing against an assassin or warrior that get Wrath, and you know it early on, you know it before the first wave meets, don't bother trying to contest the buff. All you can do is just do a bit damage on the enemy, and then they'll just take the buff for free. What you should do is push the wave as hard as possible. You push the wave when they do the red buff, okay? And by the time they finish the red buff, you already clear the whole wave, because obviously golden bow is still a thing for all the hunters to get early on. Except if you're Ula, but Ula has really good clear anyway, so it's totally fine. And just clear the wave. If you can't take the buff, don't try to contest it. Try to poke your enemy down, especially if you're a hunter, you have the range advantage and you have the clear advantage. You can always out-clear your enemy and output your enemy. That's what you should do to prevent your enemy from snowballing. And just don't play too aggressive. If you don't have an escape, for example, if you're AMC against the Susano, don't stand in front of the tower like 24/7. They can just easily grab you into the tower and just do like a wombo combo ultimate, and you're already dead within 2 seconds. Just play smart, but don't let your opponent press the lead. So yeah, I think I can kill Susano here with my sprint and my counter just attacking, yep. So he underestimated me, even though I'm from NA. I mean, even though we're playing on NA, what am I talking? Even though we're playing on NA, I still have the ability and skills of gameplay knowledge of knowing when I can attack, when I should fall back. So what he did is, I heard he was trying to take my blue buff. It's pretty obvious, he walked into it and I can hear the sound of the blue buff. I might actually die here. Yeah, there's no way I can get away from here, so I'm just gonna auto attack him to death. Yep, there's no way to run away from a Susano for such a long distance anyways. But the thing I'm saying is, I heard him doing my buff, and I knew he used his whole kit. And at that point, I know I have around, I think 8 seconds. Depends if he has full cooldown or not. If he has full cooldown, like what he has now, Yoden's and breastplate, then I probably only got 5 seconds of window that he has no skills, completely like no skills to use. So I just took that advantage, did huge damage on him, used my ulti, and then use sprint to kill him. So although we're on like 250 ping against the Grandmaster, we're still in a 2-2, 2 kills or 2 kills. And I'm probably gonna take this fire giant as well. Yep, I got it for free. He's not even gonna take my tower. So this is really huge for us. We got a fire giant away from a Grandmaster player with a Wrath as well. But I don't think I can push my lead all the way to the tower just because I need to poke him down first. He can probably try to poke me here. Yep. He tried to do damage to me. I probably shouldn't have. I panicked ulti because I wasn't focusing on the game. I was focusing on my talking just now, and I panicked and ultied. But against the Susano with such a high ping, it's just such a pain in the ass because look at my auto attack. I tried to attack. I swear I used my one half a second ago, but it only came out after he dodges. Anyways, let's talk about itemization. I chose to go for a Soul Eater 3rd item and a defensive 4th item instead of going Echo 4, just because I know I can't. It's really hard for me to actually hit 3 auto attacks on Susano before he gets to me. And Soul Eater will definitely save me a lot more by having that passive heal up when I get low. And a defensive item just generally save me from dying, really. Look at it, I had to run away because I just can't do any auto attack. I can try to juke him here. I'm gonna juke him at this corner where I walk back and use the sliding to slide him away from it. Yep. This is a play you can do. Look at him. I'm 100% outplay him there. So fucking hard. But I can't hit a fucking auto. Look at it. Oh my god. That fight was really depressing. It tilted me a little because it was a fight for me to win. But I just missed 4 to 5 auto attacks in a row just because Susano walks so fast and I can't hit him at all. That's really unfortunate. But I don't think we're out of the game yet. Honestly, don't know what to get. I'm just getting a Fatalis now. Just because I honestly don't know what to get. Obviously, when you play as a hunter, you want to focus on auto attack. But the thing is, I can't auto attack. I was gonna get Chin Size, but I realized I can't really run away from him. I mean, I can't really do more than 5 auto attacks from him. I'm pretty sure every time when I kill him, most of the damage came from counter and my ultimate. I really need to change my strategy in this fight in order to actually win this fight. But I haven't think of a proper strategy to beat him yet in this matchup. Sorry guys if I sound really down or sound depressed. It's just this game is frustrating me a little because I was hoping this could be a good game because it's kind of like a skill matchup. It's a really top tier god versus a top tier god. But I didn't really expect the ping influence to be so huge. But as I was fighting Susano, I realized there's little cute tricks that Susano can do against a Skadi. Is when Susano used the 3 on Koda, and when Koda walked back to the master, Susano can actually use the 3 to jump on Koda and then appear next to appear next to Skadi. I saw NShadow actually did that. He had a 3 locked on my Koda, but he didn't press the button. It would be pretty funny if he pressed it though. So he got away. That's really unlucky. Can I take his buff? There's nothing to take. A good player never leave any gold and free buff unclaimed. This is what we should always do as well. Whenever there's a buff that you can take, even though if you already had a buff already, just take it. That extra gold, the extra experience could have won you the fight. And as you can see, I saw him doing Fire Giant, but I honestly don't think I can do anything. He can just come and kill me, but I have to contest it because if I don't fight him here, I'm gonna lose my Phoenix because the Bull Demon is gonna disable. He pop his sprint. I need to pop my sprint as well. Okay. I didn't think he was gonna kill me there as well, but it was pretty close. Holy shit, that scared the shit out of me, honestly. Whew. I think I just got a heart attack of it. If I ran back half a second later, he would have killed me there and got the Phoenix. Shit. I think I'm just gonna make a bossy play here, because if I don't take it now, he's just gonna take it for free because he got Wrath. And if I take it and he comes and he Wrath it, he's still gonna take it either way, so might as well gamble my chance. Yeah, I'm pretty certain I'm dead here. And my Phoenix should be gone as well. I want to F6, but I'm not gonna do it because I want to make this a better video for you guys to watch on YouTube. And I might have a slight chance that I can somehow miraculously hit my auto attack a lot of times in a row and kill him and take the Phoenix and win the game off it, because this is getting quite late and the spawn timer is getting longer and longer. When I play Duel, I don't F6 a lot just because I play enough games to realize the comeback in Duel are real. Like, you could have gone 110 for the first 20 to 30 minutes of game, and at 30 minutes mark, you kill him once, you take the tower and Phoenix, and in front of his Titans, you killed him again as he spawn, and there you go, that's a kill for you. And when the time gets to that late, at 30 minutes mark, everyone have a full items already, and all the gold difference and experience mean nothing at that point anymore. Anyways, unfortunately I have to F6 here because the game was pretty much over. He can just push straight to my Titans. I'm pretty sure 20 seconds, there's nothing I could do. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. And as always, have a great day.